We continue with our topic, geometric construction. We are focusing now on objective 1F. We are still using geometrical instruments, and we're going to use it to draw acute angles. So whenever it is necessary to draw an angle, the baseline must be drawn first. So we bring in our protractor. Notice that an opaque protractor allows the baseline to be seen without any confusion. So if you have a protractor that does not see through, it may not be beneficial. Practicality is what we are looking for, not beauty. So we now have two options for drawing the second line segment of the angle. We can place the central point of the protractor on the left endpoint, or we can place the central point of the protractor on the right endpoint. Now, sometimes you'll be told which point to do, or to do that with. Sometimes you'll just be given the option to draw an angle. So wherever you place the central point of the protractor will be where the vertex of the angle will be. So if you put the central point on the left, that means the vertex of the angle is going to be on the left. If you place it on the right, the vertex is going to be on the right. So when the central point of the protractor is placed on the left end, I want you to notice something. That the inner zero is the number that is lying on the baseline. Notice the outer zero is not lying on the baseline. This is telling you which set of numbers to use. We always use the set of numbers that has the zero lying on the line. So for this particular example, we will be concerned only with the inner numbers, not the outer numbers. We want to count starting from the zero. The zero is our reference point. So we want to draw a 50-degree angle. So we go 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, and then 50. This is where we will make the mark at 50 on the inner set of numbers. So you would make a mark there. Notice you don't make the mark on the outer 50. Let's see if I could bring the protractor back in. So some students will see 50 here and they'll make a mark here. And what they'll actually end up doing is to draw an obtuse angle, but that angle is actually 130 degrees if you make the mark using the outer set of numbers. So you make sure you find the zero on the line that you're using to construct your angle. So since the zero is on the inner set of numbers, we count 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And so we make our mark. Then we take the triangle, we move the protractor out of the way because we got to bring in the ruler now. So we need to draw a line segment from our vertex through this point. And that is going to give us a 50-degree angle. And just as we were doing with the line segment, we must label our angle. We'll use capital letters as well, and then we'll indicate the size of the angle as well by putting it on the inside. So this is point A, point B, and this is point C. So this is the angle CAB. We put an arc in to show it's the angle in question, and this is 50 degrees. The reason we do this is because If this isn't put in, it can be interpreted that you want the reflex of 310, but that's not what we want. So we always use a arc to indicate, and we put in the size, so there would be no ambiguity as what is being required.